now. So now we're live.
Are we live?
We are alive. And
Mm.
so let me just see the well, it's not showing up on my Facebook yet, but it should. So strange. Yep, now it's showing up that we're live.
It's sending data to YouTube, but it says that the Facebook one is an error occurred. I might not be able to do both at the same time.
Yeah, it's possible. Oh, good. So I'll tag you in the Facebook and I'll make it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even make it public right now. That's so weird. Why does it go to private? So yeah.
7 minutes. You were timing me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was. So the thing that's happening, like as we were just talking, is this huge awakening that's now happened. So this huge awakening burst opened up, right? And it seems like it happened within the last like few days, like this, like planetary, crazy, huge, just like maybe a few hundred million people, like poof, just came online, and then it's created this this purge out of them, and so now like they have this wounding inside their heart, and it's just like coming out of them, but it's inside of them, right? And then so all of these people around the planet, then it's like this goo, it's like a black goo grid that is like um, providing an opportunity for density beings then to like get powered up and feast. And unfortunately, because we're all connected, it leaves the not just the awakened, but the light workers as targets as well. So the guidance coming through is to call in the Emerald Order. It is to call in the Dragon Riders and the crystalline beings, crystalline aspects, and the higher dimensional octaves, and of course the Heavenly Father, Mother, teams of Christ, Elohim, angelics, and masters of eternity of love, and all who are assisting to basically like go in to the heart chakras of everybody and pull out like all of this core wounding and bring the in love consciousness into them, the golden light, heal this core wounding. And so instead of this like oblivion grid or whatever it is, like this like grid of like turmoil of goop, we want to bring the Christ consciousness in. We want to dissolve it because the galactics, they're finding it very difficult to deal with this because they can't like they can open up things to help like with the karma like a little bit, but they can't like heal it in the same way that humanity can because we're part of the collective, right? So they're pushing buttons and working with frequencies, and it's taking them, I don't know, it's gonna take them forever, like to do this. And so it's like I don't want to live through this and wait for them to come up with the solution. You know what I mean?
You know, this event is preordained. It's coming, and we didn't even know ourselves. Well, I was telling you the other day that I was healing someone whose aspect was like a goddess of Orion before it got taken over. And we took a crystal egg from there. And I believe we could open that egg. I believe that could help this. This is what I'm being told in my head. This could help this journey. This is like a spiritual tool of Orion before the Dark Ones took over it. And where does the goo come from? It's mainly Orion. That's where it's been transported.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any
Okay.
thoughts on that? That's what I'm being told. It'll
Yeah.
help the journey.
Well,
Yeah.
of course.
It's like a red crystal egg. I've never opened it. I don't even know what it is, but I'm being told this is to help us.
It makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's ancient tech. So don't know
Okay.
what it is though. Don't know when we open it what it'll do. So, yeah.
So you have it with you
It's in
spiritually?
my heart chakra. Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna open up that. You want to call in your teams and
I'll call in the teams, but if we can help that together, we've probably got the codes to open that. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me, hands. I haven't washed my hands because David gave me 5 minutes.
Oh, you just went to the bathroom. You didn't wash your hands.
Oh, that was quick. That was quick. Well done.
Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. You're quicker than me on that one. Yeah, yeah. Right.
Uh,
Okay. So we'll connect together, and we'll connect.
yeah.
I'll bring all me. Our crystal source being the Emerald Order. I'm feeling hot now. I don't know if you are. Woof. This is giving me shivers.
Oh yeah. No, this is
Uh,
really important.
that I'm bringing all my team in, and I'm bringing out the. It's like a flower, isn't it? The emerald. Not the emerald. At least red crystal from ancient tech times in Orion.
Yeah. You mind if I just look at that and just sort of see a little bit more about it? Just want to tune into like
I'm getting it's like the flower of life. I don't understand that. When
it,
it's opened.
it almost
Hmm?
looks like a dragon egg in a way.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. It sort of has these like sort of like a scaly. Does it look a little like scaly a little bit on the outside?
Yeah. Yeah. I have had a thought. I did have thoughts. Was it a dragon egg? To be honest, but without opening, but like a
Mm,
crystal dragon egg.
yeah.
One of the ancient. This is definitely old.
I'm feeling dragon source energy in it.
Yeah.
Like the crystal dragon dimension, possibly like um, I'm just going to see what the Orions.
I think the dark ones have been trying to open this for a long time.
Probably to control its power. They probably want to control the power, but they don't understand. Only those who are worthy can open something like this.
This was in Orion in a temple. It looked like a Lemurian temple. So with the Lemurians on Orion one point, I'm not sure.
It's got a very special light inside of it. It seems like it is like perfect love source energy, like the equation for to solve to to bring the purity to the fallen ones and stuff. It just seems like it's in case they forgot, and it's it's almost like it was like the heart of purity um, from templates. So let me just. It feels like we should go into this a little bit more. How did they use it?
I'm getting a message to release its essence, whatever that means. But where do we release it into? Into the light grid?
It's a good question. Just trying to learn more about it quickly, but it's definitely like a heavenly light. Of course, it has the dragon source, but it has like an answer. It's like an answer to love. It's a frequency that will it will help dissolve illusions. around people's perceptions of their self, um, and even entities' perceptions of themselves, and bring in like you can already feel this frequency. It's getting stronger and stronger. Uh, I feel like we should bring it into the North Pole, South Pole continuum there. Do you remember where we pulled out that density ship? And because this light has come through it since then, and
Yeah.
and that powers up power creational centers and stuff. So I think that, and then that will go through the grid systems of Earth and everything as well.
Is that when the grid system was infected with the implant?
Yeah,
Dark being, yeah. I remember
yeah.
that one. Yeah.
Mhm. All right.
So basically, we're doing what they were doing.
Yes, we're taking back a power creation.
We're using our system to, instead of
they j-
sending.
they
Yeah.
just took what we were doing back in like Atlantis, and then we're just taking it back. It's just
Yeah.
this stupid thing. All right. All right, so the higher octaves are here, so I'm just going to go up to another level of awareness and focus on this is it it st- they had this prism that they were working with, this technology that makes the illusion, it somehow widens these entities' strengths and stuff. This is shattering those illusions. I can see, like, I'm like wondering, why are all these things disappearing in on the grid systems, like these density pockets are just like evaporating into nothing, because it is like a mirror prism reflection thing that this light, it's like the light of truth, and so it will go right to the source. So all of illusions then fall, and that which comes to this light now has to face itself, but it comes into like resonance with its light. And so it's like, yes, I'm the light. I forgot, like, so this is a great technology that you found.
Mm.
It likely, it
Not
would have,
not quite
would,
not quite found. Stole.
yeah.
Stole.
Well, of course they wouldn't want this to be unleashed. So we'll ask the higher octaves as well to bring this frequency to other planetary systems to assist with their ascension as well. This also gives energy and power to the Dragon Collective to assist humanity as well. And so we're going to connect it to the heart of Mother, Father, Dragon of Light, of Love, to the Dragon dimensions. To they have just been working like crazy for everybody. So we're going to evolve, bring in the higher power constructs for the dragons as well. This is definitely going to evolve the dragon dimension, and the dragon orders will receive a much appreciated energy to assist them, to assist all. And so now I can feel this going through. It's very peaceful. It's serenity. It feels like an oasis in my mind right now. Like it feels like I've gone to like paradise, and like paradise is playing out in my mind. It's like a vacation inside of the mind, but it's just like the ultimate heavenly frequency, and there's so much love because of this. There's so much We are literally powering up the love source constructs, the dragons, the heavenly realms, the higher octaves. This this was likely um, Orion's technology, like a shield that they had that would stop any density consciousness from coming in. The only way that this would have been taken was if they were invaded by physical beings. That would be the only way
Mm.
they would have been able to take this technology. But what if it comes? So yeah, so that's must have been what had happened in time. But it feels like there are other galactic energies inside of this as well. This light structure that
I can actually see a like a pink flower at the end of this energy that's coming out of it. Don't know what that is.
it's beautiful. This is just it's so awesome that you found that. All right, so now I'm gonna ask the dragon riders, the crystalline dragons, to come through from the higher dimensions, the Elohim and the teams of Christ and the masters, and all of heaven to come through, not just this timeline, but all timelines to assist for the timelines that are still alive, that are going through a purge as well, and then for the migration for the timelines that have not, let's just help retrieve all the souls with the Dragon Collective. Like it's just, but we also want to bring in the Emerald Order and with the Dragon Collective and the Masters, and to fly in through the triangular fields and go to the heart chakras of every awakened soul right now, and go to their core wounding, and then bring in this light, and then bring in love consciousness, because this light's going to dissolve illusions.
I think it'll just transmute illusions actually.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it does. It just,
Yeah.
yeah, and and then we're going to bring it in love consciousness into their hearts, and we're going to work with the masters, the angels, to heal all their core wounding, to pull out this black goo, and to also put in Christ consciousness into them, the golden light.
So everyone is watching us. Everyone should start feeling into the art, into your art chakra.
And you'll likely feel a lot of heat and a lot of upliftment, like your pillars being clean, because we are so connected that as we release this out of the collective, it creates a freedom for us as well. And because we're not meant just to like forget the collective during this whole thing, we need the collective. I mean, we're here for the collective. We have to ascend the collective as much as we are ascending ourselves. Uh, and so we are helping everybody at the moment here.
This will even wake so many more. This might be enough to actually start lifting the earth at last.
Well, we definitely will intend for this to go through even ones who are going to wake up as well. Like, even if they haven't woken up, we're just going to shatter their illusions with this as well, and pull out their core wounding as well, because we don't want to have to do this again. Let's just amplify this everywhere. If, All right, now we got the Emerald Order dragons just circling around the planet because it's the release is centrical, and so it makes these like circular waves of black goo, and so now the dragons are flying through and clearing that and eating it um, and bringing in the higher octave crystalline frequencies. So we got dragons working in lower octaves, higher octaves, different tones, different wave patterns, because it even affects the unity consciousness because it almost feels like it's like a separation wound coming up at the core, but it's more than that. It's also the core wounding of whatever they participated in cycles and stuff. So just tuning in because they're getting me to look at this cortex of light that now is in the north and the south pole. Let's go ahead and program intentionally in programming this light to be a power source through it. Intentionally program the Emerald Order to flow through and power up all grid systems, the Ascension Orders, the Masters of Light, and all these beings, and the Starship Alliance of Love. They can benefit from this because it is a polarity reversal technology, and they can implement this onto their ships and bring it's like a star technology, and they can bring it to restore Orion as well, and to restore the other planets as well. And so we'll just intend to for that to occur across all of Earth's parallels and all planets.
I'm being told, David, that there's actually a being coming out of this crystal egg or whatever you call it. I don't know if it's physical or non-physical. I don't know what it's for. It's probably a protector.
Um, it's like they captured uh, the soul essence of the absolute purity of love of the fallen prime before it fell when it was in perfect love. And so it seems to me like it's like the mere reflection of perfect love of that which was fallen. And so this is why it has this power to dissolve illusions, because all illusions was created from this fallen perception, right? Um, so we'll definitely want to intend to connect this energy to the fallen prime, who is somewhere around 87% healed. Once you get to 100, um, the ascension happens.
I would recommend everyone sometime today is do some grounding. You grounding your old thought patterns away. Getting refreshed with this pure love energy.
So right now, we are bringing this to show all aspects its pure love form, and that will shatter all their illusions. And it's going to help a lot of different levels of creation. Uh, like there are some dark dragons, and there are some different entities. Like there's still a few archons left and stuff. And so this is just showing them their love unions, their love light, their energy, their true love forms, to shatter their own illusions. Like So like some of these beings have been in illusion for so long, they're in this continuous fight, this continuous like unresolved energy, and in this loop, and they haven't seen themselves as love in like 100 million years or longer, some even hundreds of millions of years. And so what this does is it allows them to see themselves as love for the first time in so long. So there's going to be a lot of emotion, but then we intend to heal them as well. So because we can't just, there are some that are just not going to cross over. But we're doing everything for all of those that we can actually bring through the ascension gate, which is most. Now I'm seeing Lumerian light coming in. The Lumerians are coming in, so I'm just gonna like see what that is about. I'm just gonna give me a sec. It's the crystalline cities that are above Earth. So this is not the inner Earth crystalline cities. There are crystalline. There's a few of them. One of them is above the Sahara Desert. It is like a crystalline city in a higher frequency than Earth, and this is what's opening up right now. And there's all of these like energies of ascended beings in crystalline light in here, and it's like they're coming through. They have these crystal ships, and they're coming through to assist, to prepare for the ascension wave. And they're inviting us into their city. Actually, this is the first time I've actually gone in I've gone into this palace they had before, but the city is different, and it feels like Lumeria. It feels like heaven. It feels like it's crystalline energy, and there's just these beautiful light bridges and like beings of light of pure love. They're so caring, they're so compassionate. They just absolutely love it to such a high degree, and they want us to merge with them, because by merging with them and how we're connected with everything right now, it'll assist all of this just to feel this great love and in this intensity. And so we're going to go connect to this collective in the crystalline kingdoms on their hearts and how much they just love and are in love, and it's going to help just bring everybody up in their union energies, bring everybody up in their self-love and their happiness and their joy, because this collective is operating from pure love consciousness, unconditional consciousness. They are ascended beings of pure love consciousness, and as they invite us through into their energies, it just helps bring this through to everybody right now to heal these wounds and everything. They're smothering every heart chakra with love, with pure love and compassion. It is just extremely beautiful. Um, and so there's some other things to see here, so I'm just tuning in as this is happening. So these are our birthing templates of pure love within everybody now. All of the children, the star children, are ready to become and remember. And so this is going to come in. You like the memories of your pure love states and past lives and things.
Yeah, while anyone's watching this, you might start getting vibrations in your third eye. You might start seeing images inside. This is just the illusion, the veil starting to 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 go away, basically. Trying to dissolve. It's starting to dissolve.
So apparently these ascended beings have been waiting for this moment to arrive. They haven't been planning it, and so we're not meant to just do. There's more. They have these light ships, and their molecule enhancements, genetic structure upgrades, and DNA evolvement for all plants, for all species, for all grains of sand. It's a molecule evolvement, and the starships are coming in now to participate with us. And so they're going to come through from these crystalline dimensions now to provide these new evolutionary light structures for everything. So of course we grant that. We say yes, of course we allow for that as Earth is going to ascend into this crystalline dimension. Um, so come and meet in the royal families. We're being invited to meet the royal families inside of this ascended light structure. Um, and they're gathered in light. They appear as human, but in a higher frequency. Um,
I'm being told anyone, if you hold your crystal's getting this energy as well.
yeah, I
All
got one.
crystals are consciousness. So the crystalline Earth's getting upgraded. It's increasing. Everything's increasing.
All right, so we're bringing the light structure with the royal ascended beings into the heart of the mother in our dimension and Gaia to receive. Um, these are guardian upgrades. These are dimensional dream evolvements as well, neural expansions, new light templates, all light structures. And so we bring this, it goes into also the diamonds dimension and is meant to evolve eternity and timelines into the new architecture. So then it crosses through Gaia, who is in control of all the timelines, and then it goes into all of like the different people and animals and different timelines and Earth parallels and all these different things. It emerges over for the crystalline prophecy basically to be fulfilled. It's a Lumerian prophecy. We're just going to dissolve all cording, if that is according to anything that is dense. All right.
So there'll be a ripple effect in the whole universe, won't it?
All right. So we're working with these crystal ships, these starships in the crystalline dimension now, and they're going to open up the diamond gates inside of the heart chakras of humanity, which is going to help bring in all these enlightened energies, help them to integrate all these emerald order codes, and open up their heart into the higher frequencies to receive ascension as well. So the we're working with these crystal ships. They have a very specific plan. They've been planning this for a long time, and they do need Earth representation to agree, Earth ambassadors, and so of course we do agree because we're ready.
Yeah.
And now they're opening up the sun frequency wider to they have awareness that they can widen the eye of the sun to bring in higher crystalline frequencies, higher. They have the awareness to evolve the sun's frequency, which is a very important in our timeline. And so we'll just intend for their starships then the technology to widen the spectrum of rays that touch upon everybody from the sun in all timelines. And so it is new Earth architecture. It is the frequencies that will be on the ascended Earth, and so it's preparing the the waves and everything. I feel like you should also put the red crystal um, energy into the sun while they do this, Phil. Um,
Okay. It's been done. I can see a ray coming off the sun with this.
Perfect. That's great. That's going to keep everything into the truth rays on the planet, which is so important right now. Thank God we came on live and did all this. All right. So, what else to do? What else do you have planned? So, okay, so these are beings of light in this crystalline dimension, and they are of the light, but they are talking about how the inner earth are of the physical, in a higher dimensional physical reality. And so we are going to unite now humanity to the light and to the physical, coexisting, embracing, unifying the above realms to the inner earth realms and the middle earth realms and all of the realms now to receive the architecture that it is meant to receive, light and physicality coexisting in harmony and peace.
Yeah.
And then with the realms merged and unified, we bring in the in love consciousness, this purity consciousness, to integrate into all heart chakras of this pure and love consciousness that what we are ascending into, this collective consciousness of just pure happiness, joy, soul remembrance. of complete tranquility, paradise.
Yeah, very old Earth. New Earth is very old Earth,
Yeah,
ancient times.
yeah. Uh, there we go. So then that connects humanity to the crystalline network and this in love and the keepers of universal law and love are assisting, joining with the alternative Earths, if you want to call them that. Um, they're like parallel universal structures. Though with not humans, they're not humans on those ones. So the alternate species would be like mantis, greys, even reptilians. Anyways, all being bridged over for the in love consciousness is meant for. Even if it's in an alternate system, they are meant for it as well. And now for everybody here on this call and everybody, we're going to come into evolution chambers of light in the crystalline city, and we're all going to walk into these they're like light pods, and they're going to go through every molecule of us now and evolving with the DNA, the light molecules, bringing healing and all these different evolutionary light. Just bringing all of our consciousness to falling in love again with ourselves and with all of our energy. We're going to activate this across the collective. And then as we feel ourself evolving, all of the grids will evolve, the collective will evolve, the solars will evolve, the diamond dimensions, the higher octaves of the pyramid energies, all of the dimensions, every grid starts evolving to accommodate our new light structures.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 13D now. It's physical.
Now, what we're going to do is they have the knowledge of every soul signature right now and all their galactic families and how this like event is going to be when the emergence happens and the union happens and so now we're going to put out the call across the collective heart to their galactic families, their councils, through the soul signature database and preparing the union energies of the arrival to every single heart, everybody to be met by teams of their greatest love, of their greatest families. So we call out to the universe through frequency and knowledge of all of their teams and light structures. And it's like a moment that just got chronologically documented in the archives as the collective call, as the call that we are ready, as the call to our families from a collective consciousness. They literally just took a snapshot as this is the moment of the collective call out to the universal councils and galactic teams for the arrival. Well, that was neat. All right. I'm just making sure, like, because they have all these plans. Is there anything else? Like, I don't want to just like.
Have you got anything, Dave? I had a few dark ones that still stayed around. Said we cheated. Yeah, obviously.
Hey, they can say what they want,
They've been
but
cheating for centuries, haven't
that's whatever. That's just another illusion.
they? Mm.
There's no cheating in love, baby.
Mm.
At least not in true love. All right.
We didn't use the Archon book of fair play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, the Emerald Dragons are still they're going over the planet now, just spreading the love energy
Yeah.
with Dragon's Breath over all the country. So every part gets it. The water's getting it. Everywhere's getting it.
Mhm. All right, now we're just reconnecting all of the unities of love. So these are all the dimensions and beings who have stayed in love consciousness this whole time. And we're connecting them to the human collective consciousness right now and the alternate realities, which are not human. Everybody connecting to the collectives of love now consciously. So just breathe into your heart the collectives of love, all who have been in love consciousness this whole time and waiting for humanity's arrival, and we accept it and we embrace it through the heart of God energy for everybody in all the timelines and all the alternate realities, alternate species. There's more to come. They're going to come uh, in dream state, and they're going to come. They are going to continue with. a lot of planning that they're going to be uplifting all of nature. They're going to be uplifting the roots. They're going to be uplifting the plants, the trees. They're going to be uplifting the animals. There's so much to do in this beautiful love, and so they literally go, these ascended beings, and they literally go and they talk to the animals, and they tell them, now it's time, and make sure you tell all of your family of squirrels or foxes or whatever it is that this is the time, and tell them that I was here, and give them this love. And like, and so the excitement in the animal kingdoms, and the excitement in the sea kingdoms, and the excitement in the tree collective, everything now that they have to go around and love and nurture everything, is part of the evolution, and includes everybody as well. So there's going to be specialty visits that occur, um, in the time ahead, of great encouragement, of great love, of great support, and these things before the moment.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Mm.
Another one for the records, huh?
Mm. Time to do work now again.
Right?
I wanted to mention that me and David should be on Rob's Skeptic show on the 20. Is it the 24th?
I think so.
Yeah, I just thought I'd plug that one. So he's going away for a week or so. So we're planning on entertaining. I don't know what we're going to do on that.
I think we're gonna tell some old stories. I mean, it's like this is like, this mission is like the essence of what we've
Mm.
been doing all these years. Like it's never the same thing. There's always like different things to cleanse out, to clear out, and
Well,
you
why can't we get the egg at first?
well probably had a razor frequency to even know there was an egg.
True.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. The egg was from Orion, a temple in Orion, a Lemurian temple, and we had to fight a lot of the parasitic race to get it. And it was like a Lemurian temple in Orion. So, what were the beings like before the parasitic race invaded Orion? Makes you wonder. Were they Lemurian? I don't know.
Well, even if they were like Orion Lumerian, like it's the I mean, the orders of love were before the separation. Everything
Mm,
was in this peace and harmony, no matter where it was.
yeah, yeah,
This in
true.
love consciousness, and so uh, it seems to me like they it's like that egg has like a snapshot of everything that was before the fall, like the source that was before the fall. It seemed to me like the prime creators, all like it's like eternity before the fall in the source energy, and it's kept in in the sacred egg at the time, in the
Do you know?
ends,
Do
right?
you know? I was going to say similar. I was going to say it was like all the love before they invaded. All the beauty of the universe was in that egg.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
it shatters all the illusions, right?
yeah, mm,
Yeah,
mm,
because it's the memory of everything of how it was before it went
mm.
down.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah, excellent. That. Yeah, just a nice simple one.
just a typical day. It's another Tuesday
Yeah.
or Wednesday.
Mm. When that's going on, I'm remote viewing all over the place. I've seen so much stuff. I can't explain it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's wild. But it did make me laugh that the dark ones were saying you're cheating. They're the biggest cheats going.
you know what? All we did is we just wanted this a whole huge awakening and this ascension process to go smoothly.
Yeah.
I'm sick of the battles and the back and the forth, and now there's this goo field that was coming out of humanity. Is like, okay, enough already of this stuff. Like, let's just clear that out and have an enjoyable ascension. Just want to have a nice, enjoyable ascension. Is that so much hard to ask for? It's like,
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
So this will hit that one home. So that's good.
We've got comments here. Hi everyone. in the comment section. I didn't
Oh,
know we had a comment section.
there's a comment section?
Yeah,
Where is that?
it's just coming up now. It's just
Oh,
going on the
chat.
right.
There's a chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, oh, look at that. Hey guys, powerful energy, gentlemen. Thank you,
Mm,
gratitude. Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
yeah.
Now we know there's a comment section.
Mm. Whew,
Yeah, so good. So
that was
good.
wild. That was wild.
Yeah, it was neat.
Mm,
That
mm,
the first time I was in that crystalline city, you remember that Syrian ship that came into one of
mm,
our missions, like when like China was had that self-aware AI and they were making those bioweapons, and then they took away all their technology and knowledge out of there, and then in this and then we went to Nevada to destroy like that technology that like the reptilian masked humans, like the ones they were working on to lower frequency. And that Syrian ship came in and wanted to be on that mission, that orange ship. So that
mm,
ship, and another time, came to me and said, "I want to take you somewhere," and just said, "Just connect to me." And I'm like, "Okay," and it brought me to the Sahara Desert and then to this crystalline city that and it said go in, you're allowed to go in. And so I went into it, and it was like this big crystal palace basically, and I didn't realize there was this whole ascended structure and city and architecture behind it, because when I went into it, um, I felt like it had this connection to inner earth, but it was not of inner earth. And when I was going into the light for the first time, I felt like this collective that was just so pure. I would see faces like these like human and Lemurian faces, and they and I felt their consciousness was uncorrupted and in just this like pure state. Today, where all of a sudden they're calling out. They're calling out. And so when I went through that through awareness, and all of a sudden we get this whole invitation to go in there, and how much they actually love is just incredible. Like they are like the representation of what we used to be like
mm,
when everything was in love with everything, and caring, and so compassionate, and just so supportive. And it's like, how long had they been there
mm.
waiting, right?
Exactly.
And so
Yeah.
like they're just talking about how they're waiting for this moment, and they've been planning for this moment for so long. That's why I didn't want to rush it and just like, okay, we're all done,
The,
you know.
this egg, I like to mention what happens. An implant of a person was attached to this temple, and what I believe is the aspect of the goddess of Orion was this being, and they were trying to use the person's energy to open the egg. Makes sense, doesn't it? So they were trying to use the energy through the aspect of the woman here going to the temple in Orion to open the egg, and that's where I tapped into the energy and found him. So quite neat, that wasn't it? Yeah.
So why do you think they wanted to open the egg?
What pure love?
Yeah, maybe they're like, maybe they wanted this to happen too, right? I mean, it could be because like maybe we can get better than 2% that gets
Mm.
stuck into the eternity of the abyss.
The other way they might have wanted to destroy it,
Uh, yeah, if they destroy it, that would not be good.
and the way sometimes you got to open something to destroy it.
Yeah, there could have been likely something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see them beings that we remove. We're looking for love. You never know. Yeah.
So Wada, the High Priestess 144, she says she was just eating, and this popped up and thought, better stop eating. It's mission time. Thanks. Yeah,
Mm, mm,
gotta love the missions. Yeah, there's one element of these missions that we never talk about, and it's all the people who have been watching and supporting and assisting. I know, and we know that like you've been helping out through all these missions, and you're not just a
Mm.
spectator, but you're we are doing this together. So thank you everybody for
Mm.
being here today
And
and doing that.
it actually doesn't matter when you watch it, you're still helping the mission.
Mhm.
You know, in the future, you're still helping it. It comes here.
And if
Yeah.
you're on Facebook, if you get a chance, I don't think it's public, but when I end the stream, I'll make it public. If you can share this out, because Facebook has this new thing, they delete these videos after 30 days now and stuff, so it's super annoying. So we definitely want to like help others feel this energy and this light and this frequency because it will help out in the integration of the ascension. So
Mm.
mhm.
I'm not sure if you turn it into a reel, it might be saved. I think you got to turn it into a reel of some sort. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
This is the super long reel.
Yeah.
I thought,
You got 2 minutes.
yeah,
Mm.
that's good. But it's a shame but it's not so bad because I guess those are all the old energies anyways. But all of those
Mm.
lives I've ever done, they're just not there anymore. Well,
Mm.
that we did, all the life, they're just not there. They're just gone.
Mm.
Yeah. Lost in the
Yeah.
records.
Mm.
That was cool
Right.
though, because they did
Yeah.
take a snap. I saw that. So these crystalline before we go, like when the call went out to the galactic families of the hearts of all the souls, I saw like a snap, like it was just like historical moment. It was like they took a picture of it, and it's like this is for the records. This was humanity
Mm.
as a collective calling out at the same time for the arrival.
Mm.
That was
Uh,
kind of neat.
yeah. Just to tell everyone, when something happens like this, we have jigsaw pieces of the same mission, don't we? And it's amazing how they just fit into place. It's as though we're drawing to this mission. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mm.
knew that. I knew I had to do this with you, and then everybody else who's watching has these
Mm.
pieces as well. Snow,
Mm.
snow. That's all. Like, if you had not received that egg, it would not have even gone at all, been nearly as effective and stuff. So,
And if the person who I was helping is watching this, it's all to you. Thank you, because you have an aspect that's the original goddess of Orion, the original, the art of Orion. So
yeah,
I wonder if Orion now is going to break free. Hmm.
I think so.
Looks like it. I think
Yeah.
it will. Yeah.
Yay.
Orion back to normal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All
Right.
right. Nicely
Thank you.
done. Good work.
I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.